it because I couldn't really hear her talking. That's more Skype's fault than anything. And part of it was I didn't necessarily disagree with anything the guys were saying. Her, I did. Sorry about that.
So, yeah, good enough. This is,
I can't say it any better than that. I disagreed with her and not the guys, so I crapped on her points and not theirs.
I was told that I wouldn't bring it up because...
she held her own in the conversation. Yeah. I would say at the end of it, she schooled me, and good on her. Yeah. I hope I didn't offend her too much beyond what was discussed on the show, and if I did, I very much apologize. I
was told that I wouldn't bring this thing up on this show. So I'm only mentioning because I just don't think you're actually going to mention it on the show. I'm like, well, why wouldn't I mention it on the show? Yeah, it's a comment made by a listener.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but you won't do it because that might just put Eric in a bad light. I'm like, no, Eric did find that thing and he apologized for the one big one that he did. He apologized for it, and
you can put
everybody moved on and everything was
fine.
And
please don't shy away from making those comments on the show. Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina at gmail.com is the email that I check regularly. And feel free to call me out on things like that. Text the show, call the show. If you're listening, first of all, thank you for listening. Second of all, please, if you notice something like that, I promise you I didn't. So call me out on it. I will never get upset at a listener getting in touch with us and saying, hey, you were shitty to this person and I heard it. Because I promise you I didn't notice. And in the future, I won't notice. I rely on you guys to tell me that. And if that's something that's going to affect whether or not you listen to the show, then I would much rather you bring it to my attention. And I'll tell you both to piss off. That's not true at all. I would never want to compromise our listenership. If there's something I do on the show that you don't like that would affect whether or not you listen, then please bring it to my attention. And if you're too scared to bring it to my attention, bring it to Gord's attention so he can do what he's doing right now. The whole point is to get better and better for you guys, not to just be a prick and go, fuck those guys. I listen to myself every night. I don't want to do that. I already listen to myself every night. It's not as fun without you guys listening. So please call me out on things. And thank you for bringing that to my attention. To be perfectly honest, I didn't notice that I apologized to the guys and not to the girl. That sucks a little bit.
It's okay. We will move forward, onward and upward, and
I feel just fortunate that all I had to deal with was guys and girls on the show, and we can make that distinction. And there you go. You don't know that I talked over the female because we never asked her how she identified. So
it's true.
Maybe I didn't.
We'll never know. Shrees, please don't correct us.
Yeah, you never know. I don't know. And you don't know that I didn't just suddenly start identifying as a female for that episode, and therefore, it was just a female talking over a female, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Which just makes it a regular conversation. Oh. That's a pot calling the kettle black when I say that.
Oh, God, don't even bring up the fact that she was black. Jesus. A black female Christian preacher. How much shit does he eat on a regular basis? My God, what a brave, wonderful woman she is.
Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed that episode. That was a lot of fun.
As have many. It was a lot of fun. I actually got a request. I've been getting people emailing me going, when are you going to do an episode like that again? I want to be on. And I'm going, oh, fuck, I don't know. Not probably anytime soon.
Next week? If we can get enough of you, fuck it, yeah, we'll do another one. Well.
Yeah, absolutely. Or we might be planning a whole nother podcast, so stay tuned for that.
Just one more quick thing about just because I gotta get out of the way about the coronavirus. In Iran, dozens of people have died from drinking bootleg alcohol to prevent the infection.
Good.
They're drinking industrial strength alcohol.
Well, yeah, when this first started, people were drinking fucking Javex.
I know. This is amazing. 27 people dying from alcohol poisoning.
Oh, good.
And keep in mind, though, drinking, selling, and buying alcohol is outlawed for Iranian citizens since 1979. So, that's a...
But can we... See, this is where I go, what the fuck is wrong with you people? 2 weeks ago, we were bombing the fuck out of Iran, and you were cheering. Yay! Bomb those brown bastards! Get rid of them! Now they're killing themselves. We're going, oh my god, boo! Make up your fucking minds!
And this is off of Fox News, this article, so it's really hypocritical or hypocritical.
How could you... We're supposed to be... they just downed a Canadian plane and we hated their guts. We said, oh, we gotta go in there and get rid of these people. Oh, but not this way. It's somehow worse. This is... Oh, they're drinking alcohol and dying.
Maybe if they'd been drinking all this time, they wouldn't have died from it. They just would have had stomach virus.
God damn. Why do we... now we care about Iranians. Because it was coronavirus. Yeah. But when it was bombs, that was cool.
Bombs do light show. Virus does not.
Fucking hell. What is wrong with all of you? Seriously. How does that make any sense? When... Oh, my God, during the financial crisis, everybody said, cut Italy loose. Italy's dragging down the European Union. Get rid of Italy. Now something gets rid of Italy. Everyone goes, oh my God, we got to save Italy. You people are ridiculous. Make up your minds. Oh, Jesus Christ. I really hope coronavirus just starts killing stupid people. That would be fantastic. If the only vaccine for this is intelligence, the ones I care about are going to be fine. Sorry. Makes me angry. Oh my God.
Oh my God, Eric. I've got some breaking news.
Okay, break it to me.
And it's not Corona. It's not Corona related. As I mentioned on the fuck was actually I mentioned it on the end of Sunday's show. Corey Feldman had his documentary being released.
Yes, it's not breaking news if you're mentioning Charlie Sheen. That's not breaking news. That's very old news now.
No, but here's what is though. So, as I said, on Monday, it was going to be available to Act One online users, and apparently, as soon as it became available, everybody was receiving blank screens and infinite loading issues. Everything was set up and good and ready to go as a live stream. And
I haven't received any reports that there was issues with it. I'm also unclear on the release date because I thought it wasn't until later on in this month.
No, it was yesterday.
Now, not everybody had issues with it, obviously, because people have been shitting on Charlie Sheen for 2 days. So somebody got to see it.
Yeah.
I don't have anything right in front of me that people had problems. I will look it up and try to find out a secondary source where you guys can watch it.
Apparently 18. So what happened was because they had a theater where they were doing the live screen in a theater, and 18 minutes. So after they got delayed, they just said, "All right, fuck it, we're gonna just play with this thing and then deal with the fucking repercussions later." 18 minutes into it, it stopped. And they had to come out and tell everybody, say, "Look, we're really sorry, but the host site was being attacked by hackers and preventing the world from seeing the film," as he said.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't overtly surprise me, but it also would probably just I just don't think he did it right.
Yeah, I've got. I'll try to look it up here while we're on the air. I wanted to talk about something else, but I'll take a look at their website right now.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people were very excited about this last night. I'm gonna just see what pops up when I type it in here. Which one were you saying wasn't working?
They were. It was listed on. Well, they were simultaneously screening the film at the Directors Guild of America in Los Angeles. But yeah, the My Truth categories made it to Act 1 online. So yeah, it only made it through the first act. It just said that there's the live streaming platform that they were using.
Okay, well, it seems to be fine right now. mytruthdoc.com. It seems to be perfectly fine right now. So anyone looking for it, you can go to mytruthdoc.com, and it is live streaming for, it says the next 24 hours. Continuously from 8 p.m. tonight for the next 24 hours. I'm assuming that's last night. So you've got just under 2 hours to watch it. And there's a $20 fee attached to that.
Yes, there is.
So if that's something you're interested in, you got about just over an hour to purchase it and go watch.
There you go. I really do want to see it.
I'm sure it'll be free somewhere tomorrow.
Yep.
Or in the next. It probably already is. Not being watched at Charlie Sheen's house, I'm sure.
Or it is, and he's just laughing about it because he's a... What was his thing? What was he? He was a dragon of some sort, wasn't he?
No, he was a tiger. He had tiger blood. That's all it was.
Tiger blood. That's it. That's right.
Apparently, 2.5 Men is just what he did on his lunch break.
Ouch. Which is, I'm sure that's what he said.
I hope this movie does bring the right people to light and maybe separate the right from the wrong, ideally, in a perfect world.
Well, did you hear that Elijah Wood has come forward saying that basically everything they're talking about is completely true and that he almost got victimized by it?
There's no doubt someone tried to fuck him. He's pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, he thanks his parents for not only supporting him for when it sort of, I guess, when it happened, but his parents were more worried about his safety than his movie career and anything else, so they were a little more protective of him.
Oh, thank God for that. Well, thank whatever. Gandalf, I guess, probably.
Yeah, thank Gandalf for
that. Elijah Wood's a good dude. I'm glad he didn't get fucked up as a kid. And it sucks that, because I think him and Corey Feldman are awesome. It sucks that bad things happen to them, and I hope this helps. But we can't just start speculating and And